This is the modified Chapter 5 reading check quiz for Animal Farm by George Orwell. Remember that since this is a recording, you can stop and pause the recording to give yourself more time to answer, or back up the recording at any time to listen to questions or passages read again. Let's get started. Circle either Snowball or Napoleon to indicate which pig is being associated with each statement. So number 1, wanted to build a windmill to reduce the animal's workload. Was it Snowball or Napoleon? Number 2, declared himself against the windmill from the start. Was that Snowball or Napoleon? Number 3, walked heavily round the shed, looked closely at every detail of the plans, then suddenly lifted his leg, urinated over the plans, and walked out without uttering a word. Was that Snowball or Napoleon? Number 4, vote for Snowball or Napoleon, and the 3-day work week. Which one wanted the 3-day work week? All right, number 5, vote for Snowball or Napoleon, and the full manger. So which one of them was more focused on food production? Snowball or Napoleon? All right, we've got our close reading passage next. Read the passage, then choose the best answer to each question. Highlight or circle your response. Napoleon stood up and, casting a peculiar sidelong look at Snowball, uttered a high-pitched whimper of a kind no one had ever heard him utter before. At this there was a terrible baying sound outside, and 9 enormous dogs, wearing brass-studded collars, came bounding into the barn. They dashed straight for Snowball, who only sprang from his place just in time to escape their snapping jaws. In a moment he was out the door and they were after him. Too amazed and frightened to speak, all the animals crowded through the door to watch the chase. One of the dogs all but closed his jaws on Snowball's tail, but Snowball whisked it free just in time. Then he put in an extra spurt, and with a few inches to spare, slipped through a hole in the hedge and was seen no more. Silent and terrified, the animals crept back into the barn. In a moment the dogs came bounding back. They kept close to Napoleon. It was noticed that they wagged their tails to him in the same way as the other dogs had been used to do to Mr. Jones. Number 6. The best synonym for the word baying as it is used in the passage is A. Crying, B. Howling, C. Growling. Number 7. Which of the 7 commandments is Napoleon breaking in this passage? A. No animal shall wear clothes. B. No animal shall sleep in a bed. C. No animal shall kill any other animal.